They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part. Bright light city life.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Not So Super Fan So Power, episode 2, season 6. Before I start, once again, they start off with that damn new intro song that nobody likes. I guess it's gonna be ongoing till the end of the season. And what I did was I just fast forward. I just skipped the song. You know, it ruined it. It ruins the excitement for me as far as the show. But let's go to the show. So it seems like everybody has it in for Ghost. Tasha, Tommy, Angela's sister, his own son, Tariq, his bitch ass, the DEA, the FBI, and everybody. The Serbs are just in for themselves just to make money. Tate now has it in for Ghost. He's back in this show. So this show, it starts off, as far as everybody, the Ghost thinks Tommy's dead, and the only people that know that he's alive is Tariq, Tasha, and I'm not going into detail. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but it goes Tasha and the Serb, and Ghost is, I guess he's still kind of feeling some type of way about killing his best friend. And if you look at Tommy's side, as far as being friend with Ghost, he doesn't really want to kill Ghost, go after him now. He doesn't really want to retaliate because he's worried how Tasha's gonna and Tariq's gonna feel about it. But you've come to find out Tariq, bitch ass, once again, still he wants his dad dead. It seems like, as far as Tariq's character, I'm gonna focus on his character more in this review. See, the writing for him is somewhat, I would say, getting better of what they're doing with him. I like what they did with him in this episode, even though I still hate his character. He's becoming a bit more likable. I like how they did him in this, except for the part when he wanted his dad dead and he lied to Ghost about Tommy. But like I said in my last review, I really don't want Tariq to end up being the new Ghost or baby Ghost or whatever it is at the end of the day. But I think it's gonna backfire on him because of that one roommate he has in college. That kid. Is it college or is it boardroom? That one roommate kid he has. I think that kid's gonna mess up and it's gonna blow up in Tariq's face, and somehow it's gonna get embroiled into the whole investigation into Ghost as far as what's going on with Tasha. And assuming so, just like in the last season, Tommy and usually they come back and work. Everybody comes back and work together. I feel like Tommy and Ghost somehow, in the end of the day, gonna come back and work together. Something is gonna happen. I feel like that's gonna make them come back and work together. And you also have LaKeisha now, who I still feel like might falter as far as what's going on with the whole situation. Because when there was a scene when Tasha came, somebody was knocking on her door and she kind of flipped out, thinking it's the cops at her door. So she's probably the weakest out of everybody in the group as far as goes, Tommy and Tasha. So I think she's the weakest. So they might still use that against her. And Proctor, now his wife, has custody of the kid, and she she has a chip implanted. I didn't really, you didn't really get much of his wife for the last couple of seasons, but now I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I hate her. It's like that's one thing about this show. There's a lot of backstabbing, conniving thing going on, and which is what I like about the show, and keeps me coming back for more, because all this backstabbing, conniving thing, you want to know who's gonna get who at the end of the day, So now Proctor, his daughter, has a thing against chip on her, but if Proctor discovers that his thing was implanted in his daughter, he could also use that against the FBI. Just so you know, guys, that, because I don't think it was legal what they did right there. So, and by them getting the wife a job, so I think it might, if Proctor discovered that, it might be to his benefit too, as far as what's going on with the FBI. Might drop the case. And Angela's sister still feels like Ghost is responsible for her sister's death, and Tasha now is friend with her. There's a whole lot going on as far as, but it seems mostly everybody's after Ghost. And one thing toward the end of the episode, Ghost discovers that Tommy is alive, and it was kind of corny when he asked Tasha, did you know that Tommy was alive? She's like, yep. I don't know. I didn't really like that part. It just made me hate Tasha's character a little bit more, because it's just gonna get worse as far as Tommy and Ghost situation, because now Ghost is probably gonna be more, I would say, worried about what's going on around him as far as Tasha, and everybody else. So it's gonna play out in a way it's gonna blow up soon. So we're still in episode 2. It looks like I always say in my reviews, it's building up. The pot is building up, and it's about to blow. Then this what's his name? Dre's bitch ass is also back. So now that Angela's Valdez is there, he thinks the Jimenez did it. So he's probably scared. So he's probably gonna be on the loose now, because he's supposed to go do his testify. But now that Angela's there, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna run away from the FBI and not testify, or is he gonna go back into the life, or is he gonna meet up with Ghost again? So there's a lot that could happen. And this episode, I enjoyed it. A few things that I didn't like, Of course, Tariq, as always, even though I enjoyed a bit of what they did with his character, I still didn't like him because he's still a little bitch. When your own dad dead, because you taking... It's just ridiculous. I don't like his character. Tommy is still Tommy. He's like the only character I would say that stayed true to what he does as far as Tommy. But we'll see what happened with him, because now he's being played by the Serbs. And it's like Tommy doesn't see that. I don't think Ghost, depending on what the deal with if you guys watch the episode, the deal that the Serbs gave Ghost, I don't think Ghost is gonna go through with it. I think it's something else gonna happen, and I'm hoping it happens, because I really like those two characters working together as far as Ghost and Tommy. And Terry Silver, I gotta rewatch the last season, because I don't think he's did Ghost kill him? I gotta rewatch it, but I'm assuming I don't think he's dead, because nobody has, or did he bury his body somewhere? Because they never really showed, like, he grabbed him, put him in a chokehold, but they never showed what happened with the body. So I don't know. I still have hope that something somewhere, he probably gonna pop up somewhere or whatever. But guys, if you enjoyed the episode, let me know what you think. Is Power still keeping you entertained? How do you feel, once again, how do you feel about these characters? Tommy, how do you feel about his decision to now work with the Serb, not go after Ghost, working with Tasha against Ghost, all of that. How do you feel about Tariq? Now he's basically becoming more involved into the drug gang. Now he's getting those foot soldiers. How do you feel about him becoming, like everybody's calling him, the little baby Ghost? How do you feel about him becoming more into that role? Who else? Tasha, how do you feel about her? Even her, she questioned, does Ghost need to be alive? Because if Ghost dies, she does, because at the end she still want money to take care of herself and the kids. So it seems like she's for Ghost dying. So how do you feel about her? So there's a lot of things happening, and now Commissioner Tate is out for Ghost. So is Ghost gonna win at the end of the day, or who's gonna be the one left standing? That's what it is. In the title for this season is The Last Betrayal. So there's a lot of betrayal going on as far as the season. So guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about episode 2, season 6 of Power. Leave a like. And if you like what we talk about, also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will be coming back at you with more reviews and reaction.